Hey, this is not a haunted house. This is a haunted home. Also, this is the Friday Nightmare. A couple of weeks back, I told you a story that was kind of true. This week, I'm going to tell you a story that I promise is true, and I call it Above the Levee. When I was a little girl, I saw a man climb into the sky. It was after a tropical storm. Near my house, there was a small park that had a large drainage ditch running through it. To a child, it felt like a magical canyon. We all called it the Levee, even though it wasn't one. After big storms, my father would send me down to the levee to check the water level. I think now that a lot of my skill as a writer came from these expeditions. The water is high, and there are dead things swirling in it, Dad. That's the sort of report I brought back. On this occasion, it was the weird calm that sometimes happens in tropical storms. My dad sent me as usual to see what the water was doing before the next rains hit. In the field on the high side of the levee was a man. He stood with his back to me, staring up into the approaching gray clouds. I almost went up to him. I knew a fellow storm watcher when I saw one. But then the thunder rolled. The man's shoulders dropped, and he shook like he was crying. At first I thought he was walking away, over to the barren industrial landfill that bordered our neighborhood on the south side. Instead, he gained altitude, treading slowly and heavily on nothing at all. The clouds above him oozed downward like a single-cell predator waiting to engulf prey. The man never wavered. He just climbed away from Earth and me and the levee, and eventually was a dark spot on the gray. Then, he was gone. That was the last time I went to check the water levels at the levee. I worry that you can only watch the storm for so long before it watches you back. Some people, they see shapes in the clouds, but me, I see a face. As always, if you enjoyed that story, please check out my collections The Rook Circle and Stranger Words on Amazon or wherever dangerous books are sold. Until next time, good night and maybe stay out of the rain.